Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Julie of Julie's Plans, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some of the new things launching from Erin Condren next week. Launch week is earlier than ever. It's actually the 27th and the 28th for Erin Condren insiders and the 29th for everyone else. I'll have some more information down below in the description box going over how you can sign up to be an Erin Condren insider if you are not already. So where do I even begin? So last year when there was launch, and I will put a little clickable thing up there so you can see last year's launch video, I was taken back. That was a launch that was like, my goodness, there were so many changes. It was unreal, and I do not like a whole lot of change, and boy was there a lot of change last year. It was a little bit hard for me to swallow, and I had a really difficult time picking a planner that I truly loved from Erin Condren, to be quite honest. They used the kaleidoscope design last year. I do have my planner from this year, and this thing is a beast. It's massive, you guys. But so just to kind of give you some background, this is the kaleidoscope design for this year. It's a lot. It is a lot, and it was a lot for me in the neutral pattern too. So my planner is significantly thicker than most because I franken-plannered my planner. That's how indecisive I was last year. I didn't like the colorful 100%. I sure as heck didn't like the neutral 100%, and I wanted a mixture of both. And so I ended up having to get two planners, put them together. Of course, this is all not a have to, this is a want, just to sort of make something that I knew that I was wanting and hoping for in a planner. So this year, the main theme of the Erin Condren Life Planner is the layers. It is actually available in colorful, as you see here, and neutral. There's also a beautiful floral design. There is a neutral soft bound. There's so much coming out this year. It is just unreal, but I will say this, I feel like they made up for a lot of the things from last year. That is for sure. So without sort of talking your ears off, I'm just gonna turn the camera around and show you guys my thoughts on some of the new planners and the accessories and all of the things that were sent to me from Erin Condren, the team over there. These items were sent to me for review, but per usual, all of my thoughts and opinions, and maybe some really harsh opinions, are all my own. So let's get started. All right, so let's just jump right in. This year, for the new Life Planner, Erin Condren has released a new storage box along with the Life Planner as well, and I'm hoping that you can see this. It's kind of hard to tell in the light, but there's a very faint sort of white design of the mid-century circles. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. I love this box a lot. Again, all the things keep matching my nails, which makes me extremely happy. So anyway, I love this box. I feel like it's a little bit better made than last year's box. Last year's box it's great for storage and things like that, but it didn't seem like it would last long. This one seems definitely a lot better with the outer cover, seemingly a little bit thicker here on the top part, but the rest is the same. And of course you have your Life Planner inside the box. Now I have the colorful, hourly, colorful layers Life Planner and cover. So I'm not sure what the box will look like if you get a neutral, but this beautiful mint green blue color is what came with mine. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Of course, you get a ruler with your planner. Also, what comes in the box is this envelope of freebies that has kind of been every year since they stopped making the plastic pouches, so for the last couple of years. You get a coupon in here along with some, a little card that says welcome to the Erin Condren family. I already folded my coupons. I wouldn't give mine away, but these are good. One for you, one for a friend. It's got the colorful layers design on it. You get some beautiful gift labels and a gift tag. I love these. I actually use these quite often, so I hoard them if I can. And you also get a couple of compliment cards. You also get a little sticker to put on the side of your box so that you could mark maybe the year or what you have stored in the box. I personally use my box to store all of my interchangeable covers, so that's what works for me. The box itself is also going to be available separately like it was last year for hopefully $6. Now, all of the prices I'm going to quote you are prices that are currently on the website, so hopefully they don't change, but of course all prices are subject to change. So like I said, I have the colorful hourly. I chose the beautiful gold coil. The gold coil is my absolute favorite. It's the coil that I've been getting for years from Erin Condren. In fact, since they started offering anything other than the platinum, that is what I got. Like I said before, you get the ruler, and this is the colorful layers cover. These are interchangeable in case you are new to Erin Condren, so they do come off and they pop right back on. Now, I chose the 18-month. Every year I do get the 18-month planner, and I take out the weeks of the last 6 months and leave the 6 months from the year prior. Now, to sort of do a little bit of a comparison, this is my current life planner that I've been using for almost a year. Now, this is only 12 months, but the thickness is due to a couple of things. One, my level of sticker usage is fairly high. And second, like I mentioned in my introduction, I actually have two planners put together. So I have colorful months and the dashboard page, but my weeks I merged with the neutral layout. So that's why mine is a little bit thicker. There's an additional like 30 to 50 pages in my planner compared to what a normal 12-month planner would look like. All right, so let's open this bad boy up. Okay, so you get this beautiful vellum page with the colorful layers, your title page that says Life Planner Hourly Layout. This is my life. And then you jump right into this beautiful design. I have to say, when they first sneaked this on Instagram, I was like, that's it, it's colorful layers. I actually never second guessed it, not once. And that's really hard to say for me because, like I said last year, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about the kaleidoscope, and it really took some time to grow on me and to force myself to make my own planner the way that I wanted it. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way it sort of changes from these purple and pinks down to the yellows and maybe that little blob of peach. That's okay. The mint, the green, and then the deeper blues. I really think that this is stunning the way that it's done. Next page is your year at a glance. I do love this page. I currently use it in my current life planner for our son's school schedule. I've really loved using it that way for the last several years, and it's worked out really great. Next up, you have this page. It's kind of like you could use this for whatever. You could use this to also plan ahead. You could label this with your months if you wanted to. You could do categories on here. I've seen some people do that for projects that they want to do throughout the year. I really like that they don't really tell you what this page is for. It is really truly up to you. Now we're going to start seeing some of the changes that weren't in last year's life planner that I think a lot of us were sort of almost screaming at the top of our lungs like, please change some things. And they really truly did listen to the feedback, which I absolutely love. So before the month actually starts, you do have this notes page. They did get rid of, and I'm going to reference my current life planner quite often so you can see the changes, but it used to have like the color of the month. So whatever color the tab was for June, and unfortunately in this one, the tab for June was not at the month, but it had this header in that color. And this time they left the color off the page. There's a very faint color of the layers right here, but it's not like in your face. It sort of still gives you a beautiful canvas to do what you want with it. Then you have the title page for your month, which is very typical of Erin Condren in the colorful. As you can see, this is June of this year and this is July of the upcoming year, and they always just sort of go with a theme and a quote for every month. Now, here's what the month view looks like. It is a Sunday through Saturday start. That is still one change that I do wish that they would make. I would love a Monday month view start, but that again is my own personal preference. And the colors on the page again match the color for the month. And they brought us back the tab at the month page. Praise the planner gods. Like I always like to say, when there's a good change in the planner universe, this was a good change. Who knew that something so minute wasn't so minute, right? Like when it didn't turn to the month, it was like, are you kidding me? Why did they change this? And they brought it back, and it is amazing. These little things really do matter. It makes using your planner a lot more enjoyable. So there's your month view. They do put the holidays in there. I love the font of the colorful. It's just classic Erin Condren for me. So I really do love that. One of the things that I'm also glad that they changed was in this past year, or this current year I should say, they used shading like nobody's business. There was shading everywhere in the colorful, and it was a bit much. Like, it was already colorful with the design, but then they went and added shading everywhere. This time they got rid of it. I am so thankful for that, and you still get the full column on this side for any notes or any things that you want to add in your planner. Next up, they did keep the dashboard page, and this page I kind of have some mixed feelings about. In the colorful version of the Life Planner, you got this sort of blank canvas of a page with the kaleidoscope. Again, the kaleidoscope was a lot in the colorful. It was everywhere, it was heavy, it was in your face. You either loved it head over heels, or it was just a tad bit too much for you, and I was sort of more on the, it was a tad bit too much, but I also loved it. So now here in the colorful, you get a lined page, again, the same as the notes page previous to the month. So you're gonna get two of the same page. I have mixed feelings about that because I would have loved, instead of two lined page options, make at least one be dot grid. I'm a dot grid girl, at least give me a dot grid. Throw me a bone, I need a dot grid. And I would have loved this page here on the dashboard page to have been dot grid. Again, lines are okay. This is definitely a more blank canvas to work with than this is. I tended to use this page a lot for memory keeping, and I would put pictures and things like that here. Can you still do this here? Absolutely. Again, a dot grid would have been nice. Now, as far as the changes for the dashboard page, there hasn't been a whole lot of change other than obviously this was a kaleidoscope theme, and this is the colorful layers. Now, the colorful layers I feel is a little bit louder on this page, but I'm glad that they just kept it to the month color instead of multiple colors that you could see here on the page. So everything is blue, it matches, it's great. They also removed the labels on these two boxes, giving you a lot more flexibility on what you can do on this page without being forced to cover it up or bust out the whiteout. You could just write whatever it is that you want on there, or use stickers and label it however you want. Now, this large space down here does have dot grid, which is very, very nice. Again, gives you a great space to use it on your own. I really don't mind the shading on this page. I was one of those people that kind of stopped using this page because life just kind of got in the way and I didn't need it. But now I'm feeling, because they finally changed the order where the tab is, all of those things, I think I have a plan for this page, and hopefully I can make it a little bit more useful. As we get closer to the actual start of this planner, I will share my setup video, of course. All right, so let's jump into the weeks. This is also a page that had a significant amount of change on it. Now, I don't use the colorful hourly pages, but I do have some in my planner because, again, I Franken-planned my planner. So here's the big change here in the colorful hourly. The biggest change being they gave us our half hours back. I know that there's a lot of mixed feelings about that because in getting our half hours back, that meant the planner no longer goes to 9 p.m. and it stops at 7 p.m. So, I mean, we can't have it all, especially in this size of a planner. This is a 7x9 planner and not one of those 8.5x11 giant size planners where we probably could have gotten everything we wanted all in one. But that would be a beast of a planner. I think these planners are already significantly heavy as they are. So some of the things that I love that they changed are the fact that there is less shading. It's one of the reasons why I decided to go with the colorful hourly this year. Last year, this was so much, just too much for me. I couldn't tolerate it. I was like, nope, that's too much to have to cover up. I feel like if I went with a pen only week or very minimal with stickers, this doesn't bother me quite as much as having that huge chunk down at the bottom. Another significant change on this side of the page is that they got rid of the giant hexagon. Now, I know that there was a love-hate relationship with this hexagon. I was more on the side of, again, with the colorful kaleidoscope on every single week, month, it was everywhere. You couldn't escape it. So sticker shops were having to make these giant stickers to cover this thing because it was much larger than the one in the neutral. Let me see if I can find you a neutral week here. But the neutral, it was a little less in your face, but it was still there. There were hexagons everywhere. So this time there's not a hexagon. They took your calendar, they moved it up here. Yes, it's bigger. So I think it's gonna be about the same width as the, let me try and flip this along here. So it's well over the 1.5 inch mark. If you don't like the calendar, it's about the same width as this giant hexagon, so you'll have to cover it if you want to. The calendar does not bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I would actually just take a mild liner and highlight the current week that we're on, as if we don't know the week that we're on, with the dates across the top, but still, I do love it. I love that they brought the dates back down from the top up here back into the header, the colorful part of the hourly, like they had done the year previous to this life planner. So it's kind of going back 2 years while keeping some of the elements from this past year. So it's a great combination the way that they did everything. And again, you get your holidays up there at the top. And of course, the same thing repeats with each month going forward. You have your notes page, your title page, the tab right where it belongs, your month, notes, dashboard, and so on. And it transitions every month. As soon as the first of the month hits, you get the new color for the week. And then I'll just go ahead and let you see the colors for each month in case you're new to Erin Condren and haven't seen them. But here is September, this beautiful purple. October is this beautiful, almost like a rust orange color. November is this deeper turquoise. December is green. January is almost a brighter turquoise. You have February here. March is like this mint color. April is more of a bluer purple. And May, we all know how I feel about May. I love the month of May. May is my birthday. May is Mother's Day. May is like one of the most beautiful months almost all across the country. But then in my life planner, it is peach, a color I don't like. However, I will say this much. The peach that they normally use seems to be it's a little bit more muted here, and you can even tell, I'm gonna try to get this over here without destroying my planner. You can even tell in the tab color that they toned down the peach just enough for me not to lose my mind. It's not an orangey peach. It's definitely more of a pastel peach, and I can deal with that. I can deal with that a heck of a lot more than this darker peach that they were using. So I'll take what I can get. I still wish that May was a different color, but I can't get everything I want, so there's that. June, again, is this beautiful, almost, not an emerald green, but it's like a turquoise green, teal. July is this beautiful blue, and again, it starts over. Like I said, with my life planner, I always get the 18-month. I take out the weeks of the last 6 months and just keep the month so I can have some future planning available to me. Let's jump all the way to the back of the life planner. You do get a notes section, and this is where, when I got to this part, I was like, oh, thank goodness. There are no more coloring pages or these weird pages where we're all like perplexed and we don't know what the hell to do with them. There's just notes pages, which is what we really all needed, which were just some lined pages for notes. Do I wish, once again, that there were some grid pages back here? Absolutely. Not everyone just uses straight up lined pages. I would have loved to have seen some lined and some grid. That would have been ideal for me personally, but I'm not scared of recoiling my planner. So if at the end of the day I feel like I need to add some grid pages in here, I will grab one of my notebooks and coil in some grid pages and move on with my life. You also get a contacts page, which is really nice. I did not use this page in my life planner. In fact, I took it out and put it in my daily, in my monthly deluxe. And that's where I used it. It was just a great spot for me to keep some business contact information in there. But again, this could be useful this year, so I'm not gonna take it out just yet. And then of course at the back, like every year, you do get the forward year at a glance. So you get a year at a glance for the year 2022, which is, wow, I can't believe that. So you do get like a little month and a little list here at the back so that you can kind of put some things that are upcoming in your life or however you want to put them in here. And I'm trying to find my pages, but I might have taken them out of my planner when I recoiled, and yes, I did. So they are not currently in my planner. I actually took those pages out of mine. And then at the very back, you just have another quote on the colorful layers page. You do also, of course, with every Erin Condren Life Planner, get some gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous stickers. I love these. I especially love when they mix in the foil elements. They do foil very well. These all work really well in the Life Planner. So you have some event labels. They did keep some hexagons just to remind us how much they love them. I do love them, guys. I'm not totally anti-hexagon, but and they really do look very nice with the colorful layers. And I'm going to assume that the neutral has all of these colors in the neutral palette. You also have some more functional stickers, such as these circular dots right here, some habit trackers, to-dos, some rescheduled and canceled. I know we have used a ton of those over the last couple of months, and hopefully going into 2021, we don't still need quite as many. And you also have some today and this week stickers. You also have some celebration stickers for birthdays and things like that. And mine, I think, accidentally came with 2 of those. I felt the pages stuck together, so mine might accidentally have 2. Or it comes with 2. We'll stick with that story. Then you have these event labels. These are gorgeous. I love how minimal they are. I'm glad they don't have an asterisk on them. It's not that I don't love the asterisk, but I kind of just love this one little line right here. You can kind of write times on it if you wanted to or not. And you do get plenty of these stickers, which are helpful to keep in the back of your planner. A lot of times I tear mine out because I will forget that they're back here. And of course, last but certainly not least, you do get a 2-pocket folder in the back. So if you get colorful layers, this is what your pocket is going to look like. And it's a full pocket on both sides. That was a big change that they made last year, which I love that they kept. You also get the traditional Perpetual calendar with your Life Planner. These also do come in handy. I need to do a better job of using this. There's tons of uses for this. You could keep birthdays in here if you wanted to and transfer in your planner from year to year. You could use this for gratitude throughout the year and just write a line of something that you're grateful for. Definitely something to come in handy, so don't just toss it out. You might see an idea or 2 across social media that might work for you. And then of course, that is it. That is the Life Planner. Holy cow, that's a lot. Overall, my thoughts are I am very, very thankful that they listened to a lot of the feedback from last year. There are some elements that they kept from last year that I'm not totally mad about, but that I think at least give you the option if you want to use it or not, you can just skip the page. The biggest change being bringing back the half hours back to the hourly. I love that. I'm here for it. And the tab of the month being where the month actually is, or the month view actually is. So I think they really knocked this one out of the park this year with listening to their customers and the things that they loved or didn't necessarily love about last year. So let's move on to some of the exciting accessories. Another thing that I wanted to add though before I jumped away from the Life Planner, again, the launch day for this, if you are an EC Insider, is the 27th and the 28th of April. Again, I'll leave a link down below on how you can sign up for that right now. Don't wait till the last minute. And if you're not an EC Insider, you'll be able to order on April 29th. Now, there are some launch like extra things that you're gonna be able to get. Listen up at the end of the video and I will mention those there. All right, so one of the things that I am personally excited about is a new sticker book. I am a sucker for the Erin Condren sticker books, and this one says it is the designer sticker book, Live a Life Layered in Color, which has me beyond excited, as you just saw. Ooh, look at that. Okay. I am loving the new size of the sticker books. I know that not everyone was a big fan, but I feel like, oh, this is so nice. This is gorgeous. Look at how rich the color of the cover is. This is my first time taking it out of the package. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so one of the things that I noticed is that this book is in the newer, smaller size, which I know not everyone was a huge fan of, but when they released their sticker storage albums, I was like, oh, this is all starting to make sense now, because if you're like me, I don't keep my stickers in these books. I actually take them out and put them in the sheets of this storage book. I can fit multiple books in here, and it's just a little bit more portable. But if you wanted to leave it like this, that is also just fine. So this sticker book does retail for $15. I personally think that that is a great price because you do get a lot of stickers in here. I believe there are 529 stickers. I find the one that they launch every year at launch time to be the one that has the most functional stickers in my personal opinion. So first page always tends to start with some quotes. There's everything is going to be colorful layers in here. I'd be interested to see if there's some neutral layers in here. I'm not 100% opposed to neutral layers, you guys, but this is stunning. Like, this is probably my favorite sticker, the one that says this is your year. That is really, really nice. Let's flip through this. Oh, is it color coordinated? Color code? Okay, no. So here you have a rose gold page that has a bunch of the event flags along with some other events here in the rose gold foil, so you can see there. An asterisk page. These are very nice. These feel almost like the washi stickers. This feels very thin. It is. I'm gonna rip a sticker. I know I am. Let's try this. Oh, that is nice. I hope that you guys can see that. It's almost transparent. It is very, very nice, like a very thin sticker. Now I need to get it back on the page and not look like I ripped my sticker book apart. All right, on to the next page. You have some more dots, to-dos, and some flags. And then you can feel the texture of the page. This is a transparent sticker page here. You have some more circles in the colorful layers. These are really nice. I love that a lot of them are blank so that you have the option to write whatever you want. Some of these with the little cutesy quotes on them are nice, but I do like the blank ones as well. And then you have another clear gold foil sheet in here. Also very nice with some to-do, me time, vacay, hello weekend, notes, today, appointments. Very nice. Oh, okay. This might be my favorite page yet. This is nice. I have to say, the color on these pages is very well done. Again, this is another rose gold page. Have a vacation, fun trip, some icons down here, the half circles, and a bunch of like weekend ones. I do love the size of these. I feel like these are going to fit really well in the actual life planner along with the daily Petite planner. Let's go ahead and test one out and see if it actually covers the weekend here. And it does. I have to center it just a smidge. I'm so bad about that. Let's see. Oh, that is nice. And it fits in between the new hours. I hope you guys can see that. That looks really, really good. I'm always worried because last year they came out with, you know, the new hourly layout, and then most of their own stickers didn't fit, which was, you know, unfortunate. It was really unfortunate. If you're going to change the layout, make sure that the accessories that you make for it fit as well. So it looks like they definitely paid attention to those details as well. So these are the same size, so you're going to get the same functionality. So if you're going for a fun weekend getaway, that's going to be really cool to use. Now you have your blues and your greens with a nice silver foil. Then you have some more decorative stickers here, some full boxes and hearts, and some washi strips. These are really nice, and they feel nice and thin too, so they're not going to bulk up your planner a whole lot. And then you have some more quotes and some plain full boxes as well. So that is that for the sticker book. I really think that this is a good value for $15. Again, this does fall under the accessories category on the Erin Condren website, so you will be able to sort of do the buy more, save more. I think it's once you buy 4 things, you get 15% off. So that's gonna save you a little bit of money, but every year I buy a couple of these because I'm terrified that I'm gonna run out. But yeah, this is definitely something that I would personally order on launch. I will be ordering an additional one for sure. All right, next up is the new Colorful Layers Planning Pack. Let me go ahead and take this off of the packaging. And this is stunning. This is a lot to look at. This is a lot of layers on layers on layers kind of thing, but I personally love the layers pattern. I will be really curious to see the neutral one, but I love it because it's got this beautiful, beautiful teal. Is it teal or turquoise? I feel like teal and turquoise are almost the same thing, but isn't teal a little bit more green? So I feel like this is more of a teal color. It's definitely darker than what it's showing up through the camera. It's a very rich teal. It is beautiful. It goes well with the gold. So I can only assume that maybe the neutral has some silver hardware and elastic on here. I do like this back pocket here. You can also put pens here if you needed to. There you go. It zips open. The inside is the same color as well. And I love it because if you just need to grab your planner and a few pens, this is going to wrap around even the 18-month planner. There we go. And then this is all that you would necessarily need to take with you. That is just, I have a feeling I'm not gonna take this layers cover off for a very long time, but yeah, that is the Planning Pack. They do retail for $20. That's a little bit much for a pouch, but again, it's an accessory. If you're going to order other accessories, make sure you order 4 so you can save that additional amount. And of course, there's always sales throughout the year. So if you're getting your life planner and all of this stuff, it does add up to quite a bit, but know that there's always going to be a sale, or you can just wait until there's a coupon available. I know that there's a coupon when you order your life planner, so I have suggested in the past that you order your life planner, get your coupon, and then go back for some accessories. That's also a way to save. So there's that. Yeah, I can't wait to see the neutral one of these. So definitely a must-have for me. Also, I want to add that the packaging that the Planning Pack comes on, what I have done before is I have cut off these notches across the top and put this in a frame. It looks really great sitting on the desk, so don't just toss this out just yet. All right, so let's talk about some of these snap-in accessories also launching next week over at Erin Condren. First up is the mini snap-in bookmarks. These do retail for $4.50, and these come in 3 colors. They are just beautiful. I kind of like this blue one here in the middle, but you kind of get this one that's a sort of a with the greens and the blues and the peach color. Not too much, there's just one little bit in there. I'm trying to get my camera to focus on this, but it can be hard with clear items. So there's that one. And then you have this blue, and they are stuck there on the packaging, but there's this blue color that is, I love that one a lot. I really do. And then you have this one with more of the pinks and the purples. And these are great to sort of mark maybe your month page and then have your other bookmark on your week page if you wanted to. That way you knew exactly where you were in each part of your planner. And then the back is just a solid color. All right, the next item is the snap-in dashboard. This does retail for $5.50, and I love that on the back they've kind of given you some suggestions on how you could use these for like your workouts or some things that you want to get done throughout the week. And it does have some gold foiling on it, and then up here it says priorities and to do. I think this is probably one of their most functional snap-in dashboards that I've seen just yet. And then on the back you do have Monday through Sunday. This would be great to put your meal plans on. I highly suggest using a Sharpie permanent marker on here. I know that that sounds a little bit extreme, but you can always use some rubbing alcohol to get it right off. I have found that if you use dry erase markers on here, as you keep turning your pages, the dry erase marker will eventually rub on your paper and you won't be able to get that off. So that can be a little bit frustrating, but just to show you how it looks on your planner. There you go. That is really pretty. And then how you can see it from the top. So you could actually just put this somewhere else in your planner if you wanted to, but it just sticks up not more than the cover itself, which is nice so that it won't get caught on anything. So that is awesome. And I honestly need to use these more often. I have a ton of them and I never use them, but this one is probably going to be one that I could use a little bit more. This would be fun to also put workouts on because I do like to keep my meal plans in my planner itself, but workouts would be fun to put in here as well. All right, and another snap-in accessory, of course, are these sticky notes. These are one of my favorite accessories from Erin Condren. These do retail for $10.50. Again, they do fall under the accessories category, so if you wanted to wait for a sale, you could definitely do that. But I just love these things. I feel like every year they get better with the adhesive on the back. There have been some years where it hasn't always been quite so sticky, and or just not sticky at all, to be quite honest. But I've noticed that last year and the year previous, they have made some improvements, and these are great to keep in here. I usually keep mine in the front of my planner. That way I know exactly where they are each time. Now, it does add some bulk to your planner, but it just kind of safely snaps in there, and as you can see, that's the profile that you end up with. Now, a lot of these are actually also very useful in the weekly view of your planner. I have previously used these as stickers in my planner. They fit perfectly within the hourly pages. So if you have an adhesive roller, all you have to do is add a little bit at the bottom and it will stick just fine. I thought this was all one square, but this is actually 2 triangles right here. Those are really nice. So let me just put a few of these down so you can take a look at how they look individually. And I'm loving this blue. I love that they're kind of separating the blue tones from the more purple and pink tones. Those are really nice. I love this large one that has the lines on it. So if you really just wanted to put a list of things that you needed to get done, the way that I've used mine before is I have taken my ruler and I have just kind of put this on the ruler and just kind of jotted some notes down, and it would be a part of my weekly view, not necessarily something that I'd want written down in my planner, but something that I needed reminding of. But let's see, I love this circle. This is probably my favorite. And again, you can use these just like stickers if you wanted to, not just little adorable post-it notes. Because these are definitely some fancy post-it notes. They are, you know, more than what you probably actually need, but they're super decorative and fun. Of course, mine are curling up because I don't have my adhesive roller with me. I do like this one. It gives you lots of writing space, but they all fit nicely within the columns of the hourly layout. All right, so let's move on to some writing utensils that are launching with these new items next week over at Erin Condren. They have a new ballpoint, I'm assuming it's ballpoint, but the other pens that they launched like they did last year were ballpoint, but this one is in the colorful layers. Obviously, it does have gold accents. Now, these pens actually have some very nice weight to them. I have yet to get the interchangeable ink. I do believe I've seen over on Instagram people interchanging or changing out their ink so that it had gel instead of ink. If I'm just writing notes on a list pad, it actually doesn't really bother me that it's just ink. In my planner, I specifically prefer to use gel ink, but these are normally great pens. So let's see how it starts off. Not bad. Not bad for gel. It came right out of the barrel just fine. But again, ballpoint ink is not my personal favorite. I do hope in the future that they will change this to gel. The retail price for this pen is a whopping $18.50. I think that that's a little bit pricey for an ink pen. I'm not gonna lie. That if it were gel, I might be like, okay, I get it, sure. But for ballpoint ink, no, not necessarily. It does come in this beautiful box. Again, I don't always keep the boxes for these things. I have purchased these in the past as gifts because it comes in a beautiful box. It's a little bit weightier than a regular pen, so it does make a very nice gift. I would wait till there's a sale or combine it as an accessory with the accessory sale. But other than that, it's really beautiful. It looks great sitting on the desk next to your planner. Everything is matchy-matchy, super cute. All right, next up for the pens, if you got the last Erin Condren seasonal surprise box, there was this interchangeable pen kit, and I'll post a link to that video right up here. But when this came in the box, I was a little bit like, I don't get this. Is this the only time that we're ever going to see this? Are there going to be more things later on? And of course, there are, and I couldn't be happier. So this is what originally came in the Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. This kit has this sort of barrel where you can change things out on the body of it. You can change it from a fine tip to a highlighter to a bold tip. It came with an additional highlighter, but when this came in my box today, I was like, oh my goodness, thank God. First of all, the packaging is absolutely adorable. I think this would be a great gift for any adult or kid. This just looks like a lot of fun, and I haven't even opened it up yet. So let me go ahead and actually get this out of the package. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get these out of the packaging, and you get a lot of colors in here. Oh my gosh, it is a rainbow of colors. And if I could get the barrel out of here, because I see it down there, I'm wondering if you get more than one barrel, and it looks like it. Okay, so I had to get into a bit of a wrestling match, but you do get 2 barrels in that package, and all of these colors, which are phenomenal, and you get a mixture of different tip sizes. So you have some that are fine tip, some that are bold. You have a couple of highlighters in here. So like your purple comes in fine tip and bold. Your pink looks like it comes in bold and highlighter and a fine tip. Your orangey peach color looks like it's in bold. You get a highlighter in yellow, a highlighter in green, a bold in this mint color. I mean, there's a lot going on here for you to choose from. I think that this would be great for kids as well. I mean, this is just gonna be, a lot of fun. I cannot wait to try these out. I'm not gonna make this video a full hour long and test out all of these pens, but this is something I'll probably order an additional one for my daughter, because I could totally see her liking this. And I don't have a price for this just yet. I do need to reach out to the team over at Erin Condren to see if there was a price, and maybe I missed it, but I don't have a price point on this yet. I'm guessing it's gonna be anywhere between $12 and $15 if that were my best guess. All right, in case you thought we were done with accessories, we are not. So per usual, whenever there is a new design from Erin Condren, they do come out with new compliment cards. These are $5 a pack. These are great to have. I love to send them in cards or just give them to coworkers, you know, just kind of randomly give them a little card with some motivation. If I send a gift or something like that, it does give you some nice little space on the back to write a little note. I mean, these are even great for your kids' lunch boxes. There's so many things that you could do with these. I think they're great. You could even use a coil clip and just kind of clip one in your planner in case you just need to lift your own spirits if you needed to. But again, they come in a variety of colors, which I love. Again, it's in the colorful layers. They're just cute. They're definitely a nice little extra thing to have. Next up, you can get the sticker pack. Now this is basically the stickers that come in the back of the Life Planner, so these will be available to order separately as well. If you use a lot of Erin Condren stickers, you will want to be able to order some additional ones, and they have finally made that available. They started that last year. These are $8.50 for the pack, which is a pretty good deal for this many stickers. And again, they are considered an accessory, so you can combine them in that sale. And next up, they have washi tape. I am going to flip back to the notes page of my planner. It does come in the beautiful, colorful layers in the neutral and the colorful. When I saw the colorful, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna definitely need some more of that. It looks absolutely stunning, and I'm gonna just kind of roll it out this way so you can see all of the colors. Look at that. It is vibrant for some paper tape. I'm glad that they didn't go with the waxy finish that they used to have. Here is the neutral, which is honestly also beautiful. I thought that was gonna be more peach, but it's definitely more pink. These are just, they're stunning. I'm definitely gonna order another pack of these because I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell out. Last year their washi tape sold out, I think, several times. But this is very nice. The Washi Tape Duo is $5.50. Again, also an accessory, so you could also just place a big old accessory order and save yourself a bunch of money there. All right, and last but certainly not least, I'm assuming that this is only the first of many more Petite Planner updates to come. They have included in my PR package this monthly Petite Planner. I was honestly a little bit shocked though that they went with a mid-century circles theme, but when you open it up, I was like, oh, that is gorgeous. I'm hoping to see more of this pattern come back. I feel like mid-century circles was like an all-time favorite pattern that really needs to stick around a little bit longer, so I am glad that they're implementing it in some of their designs moving forward. So you can see on the month view, The monthly Petite planner is not anything new. This is the academic version, so it does go from July 2020 through December 2021. So just like the other monthly Petite planners, you have your month view, correction, you have your year at a glance, then you have your month view that has the coordinating color for the month. So you have all the months right up front. So you have July, August, and so on, and they match the colors of the life planner, even though they are different themes. The colors do match. But then you get a ton of dot grid notes pages towards the back, which I absolutely love that they have made those pages dot grid. At the back, you have a little quote page, and then you have this built-in pocket. I love, again, that it's mid-century circles. It's like neutral outside, like business in the front, party on the inside, business outside, party inside. Kind of thing. But I love that. I want to see a notebook with this on the outside. Pretty please, Team Erin Condren, if you watch this. And then they included some of the traditional Petite planner stickers in here for you. I really do love that. I really hope that, is there a notebook with this on the outside? Not this exact pattern. I know there's a mid-century circles one, but I love this. I'd also love to see this as an interchangeable cover. I know that there's already a mid-century circles cover, but I like the more white space that's on this one a little bit better. The other mid-century circles is like color on top of color, and this is kind of a nice balance right here. So this is nice. I love using the Daily Petite Planner, as you guys know, so I'm excited to see what else they will be adding this year with the launch. Okay, so that is everything for my review of the new Colorful Layers Hourly Life Planner, along with a bunch of the accessories from Erin Condren. I am so excited for launch. I'll definitely be ordering more. I didn't get the Daily Duo to review, but I'll definitely be purchasing at launch time so that I can post a review for you guys. I'm definitely excited to take a look at that planner as well. It's probably going to give my Daily Petite Planner a run for its money, I can tell. Yeah, but I'm definitely excited to get that planner in my hands. Also, I did mention earlier in my video that there are some freebies that will be available on launch day, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those. If you do order a life planner on launch day, you do get a beaded pouch. They have sort of talked about that on their Instagram and Instagram stories live recently. That'll be a freebie. And if you're an EC Insider, you will actually get a clear pouch similar to this one that came out in a previous seasonal surprise box, except the this part right here, instead of being yellow, will be this beautiful mint color. I am so excited for that. So that's another reason why I'll be placing an order at launch time. I cannot wait. There's gonna be so many fun things going on and so many things being released. But if you have any questions about any of the items that I mentioned, please feel free to ask down below in the comments. I also do have a $10 coupon for you, so make sure that you register with your email, and I'll also link that down below in the description. Help you save some money on launch day, because I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be probably spending a pretty penny. I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So let's go ahead and get started.
The United States of America was founded on July.
Alexa, stop.